Well, I moved to America to get my master's in directing, and it was because in Iran, where I used to live, it was like very big challenge to make that happen, and especially in 2009, 2010, where our country was. And so like it was like a very, very clear decision making of I'm gonna move out of my own country and go to this place that I might be able to become a director. I needed a common language with my new home name, America, to be able to tell the stories that I cared to tell, and I didn't have that common language. I just honestly fell in love with this school, and I think it's because of the community that this school has. And it's because how people look in the school look at artists. I was treated like a human being, and I loved that.
I was doing a lot of like emerging director, young director fellowships. I was teaching and I was directing in basements and galleries in New York. And I just hit a place where I didn't have a like robust community of artists around me, and I didn't feel like I was being challenged by my community or myself at a certain point. And so I started looking into grad school, and I only applied to Yale. It was the only program I was really interested in, partially because of Liz and partially because I wanted a program where there were designers and actors and stage managers, and I could really like build a community that I could then take with me out of school, which is, I think, one of the most special things about this school. Pretty much immediately when I walked in, sort of like Shadi was saying, I was like, oh, I think I need to be here.
A lot of the projects that I had been doing prior were basement, gallery, studio spaces, 2-3 people. So I immediately looked into a number of programs, and I think what actually sold me the most on Yale was the community. I mean, Shadi actually gave me my tour of the space, and I actually asked her a very candid question, just as another person of color, being toured through the space by another person of color, and I asked her very candidly, do you feel like you can be your whole self here? Do you feel like you're able to express yourself, or do you have to find, and I don't remember if you remember this, but you like turned around and you were like, yeah, I mean, it's hard, but like, yeah.